What's up, YouTube? We're back. Welcome to another week of Shut Up and Poetry, and we missed you guys.
So much.
And all the great poetry. Well, actually, that's not true. We were at Nationals, and the poetry was amazing.
This guy and his team with Austin Poetry Slam got first place at Group Peace Finals. So congratulations to Andre and his team at APS.
Team Shine.
Yeah, and Neo Soul took third place at Group Peace Finals. So absolutely incredible.
It was an awesome
So
experience.
proud of Austin coming home with all them trophies.
We like trophies, so we bring them home with us. No, it was an awesome experience. Oakland was so amazing. So much beautiful poetry. Just the community was awesome. This is such a fun group of people. They're so like outgoing and quirky and weird, and I love it. But our feature for today was also at Nationals, repping the Denver Merc team who made final stage.
Big
They're
deal.
top 4 in the country.
Big deal.
In the world, in the universe. I don't know. That's probably an exaggeration, but they were amazing.
Yes, and his name is Andre Carbonell, and so we are so excited for you guys to see him today.
Check out his poem, it's so good.
I was raised in a sandbox next to you and her. You were holding the handgun. She was giving birth to a baby to be born just like me. I wonder what's that worth? I wonder if you knew that you were a role model to me first. The next morning I woke up in the morning seeing you on the news, looked in the mirror and realized that I had something to prove. You told me, don't be like me. Just finished watching cartoons. Now all I see is Wile E. Coyotes in the room. Dear Father, I don't mean to take up too much of your time, and I've been to enough therapy sessions not to ask the same mundane questions like who, my mother, where, the bedroom next to mine, why, money, choice of weapon, up close and personal. For some time now, my progression has been teetering on the silver line of my past and potential sentimental mood swings off the deep end. It deepens when I find out little things like you never signed my birth certificate, or you read my messages and never responded for some time now. I noticed that my brothers and I have a prison pipeline that runs straight through our veins, that leads straight to you causing penitentiary poems. Pay attention to me poems. Dear Pops, you made my life a little complex, and I don't know if I should keep going. Uncle's telling me you're a real lady killer. You could charm your way into a woman's heart so much, you can make it stop beating. Mama said that you left her breathless, but now she is a breath less alive. When you had your hands around her neck, is that what you meant by you never let her go? A sick mistress adding a helping hand. Get rich quick schemes for life insurance, but you left my life no assurance of parents or a home or a stable mind. Therapy made me condescending. Church made me feel like a victim of God. The Holy Trinity, like you're the Father, I'm the Son, and you love Mom and the Holy Ghost. The only thing that seems to help is poetry. Like, let me make it easier for the audience to understand. Imagine if someone turned their back on you, never to see the face again. I try to get away from the problem, but it returns for me to face again. And I don't know if I should call you Daddy or Demon. Do you refer to me as son or semen? The walls between us are bars and cement, and this is one poem I might not have the courage to get sent. Dear Father, this is not for pent-up feelings or cheap shots of agony. I am your seed, and I need your help to become the man I need to be. Ashay.
Okay, so this is a really heavy piece, and it's kind of hard to digest, but what did you take away from it?
So what I loved about it was that he was talking about using poetry as a way to process the world around him and his own personal story. And so church didn't work for him, therapy didn't work for him. This is the only thing that works for him. And I feel like as a poet, and a lot of us poets can relate to that. Like for me, if I'm not writing, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Something's wrong. I also loved that he had this really, really big task and challenge of this heavy subject with how do I communicate this to audience members who might not have any idea what it feels like to have like a dad in prison or an absent father figure in their life. And just the way that he writes that, it's just really beautiful.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to make relatable, but I think one of the things he does to make it much more engaging, as he's coming from a place of like, I'm still trying to understand this. Like, I'm not like preaching to you. I'm not telling you like I've got it all figured out and like I'm so angry now, or I'm like, I don't need you, Dad. It's like I'm trying to understand this event that's shaped my entire life, and I still don't have it together. And I think that is what the audience is like so willing to go along with the story for. You hear a lot of like, or if you do hear a piece about a father figure missing, it's usually from a place of like anger or despair. It's rarely from a place of like joy or happiness, but Andre's piece has like the elements of pain in it, but also like this almost plea, like this like this is a terrible thing that happened, but I still need you there. Like, I'm still willing to like let you be that father figure if you'll just help me be the person I'm supposed to be. And that is like beautiful and powerful and like heartbreaking. And that, I think, is what makes the piece so relatable. Is like everybody can kind of relate to that. Like, I need something from someone else that I'm not getting, and that I feel like should be there. And like I want to forget the past and just try to move on to a more positive future. And like he just has all these really beautiful like pieces of alliteration and wordplay. Like the penitentiary poems, the pay attention to me poems line was like, it's crazy good. He is a phenomenal like wordsmith. And so that's Andre Carbonell. Let us know what you thought of his poem in the comment section below. We'll have more information on how you can find more of his pieces in the description section below. The whole Denver Merc team is just ridiculously talented. But we'll have more information about Andre Carbonell in the description section. But that's it for this week. Stay tuned. We will bring you another awesome poet next week on Shut Up and Poetry. Like us on Facebook, like us on Twitter and Instagram, and we will see you then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yahweh.
Okay.
Bye.
Shut up.
In poetry.